many. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. It's all offense all the time. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. That counter punch caught him clean. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
They both want the knockout. Did you see that? Marquez is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good defense there to stop that hook. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. And there's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good punch. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't find a home for that jab. Carrying away the right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Marquez is rocked. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. On to the third. Nice counter. Ready for that counter punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. He just misses with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he scores with the counter. Tried to score with a jab. Good counter punch. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Couldn't land that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Oh, that punch. Couldn't land that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
One punch could change everything in this battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez. There's the bell to start round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Holding nothing back here in the round. That counter shot lands. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Only catching air with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo. There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Can't find a home for that jab. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Did well to block that right hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Punch caught him clean. This is a high-octane battle. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez. There's the bell to start round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this.
Primo Lopez goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was it.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise as we get...